Hi, and welcome to Carolina Varsity's Week 7 Mecca 7 games. I'm Dale Ross.
And I'm the cut man, Matt Mark.
Matt, this next game is A.L. Brown, 4-1, 1-0, coming off a big win over North Mecklenburg last week, playing Vance, 4-1, 1-0. Vance had a big win over Robinson, not a big surprise there, kind of a mild surprise with Brown, really more surprising how much they won by and how much they held North Mac down. Here is going to be who's going to take another step up in conference, because both these teams are undefeated now. So as they start jockeying for their, conference playoff, top 3 teams get the seeding, etc., these become very important games. I think the key for Vance is going to be to have a very fast start. Come out, hit hard. They're a fast team. Hit hard, score quickly. Try to get that game going in their favor very, very quickly.
Right.
Obviously, I think on defense, I think they're big, they're fast. It's probably the biggest and fastest thing Brown's seen in a long time, especially that front four. I'd let that whole entire A.L. Brown backfield meet those 4 linemen. If I'm A.L. Brown, you got to contain the big plays. Try to make Vance execute more plays. They're a young team. Make them execute more plays and potentially create turnovers or mistakes, penalties, etc. But you got to contain the big plays. They have the playmakers. You need to contain the big plays, and I think offensively you need to execute. Run that wing offense that I know Coach Newsom likes to run. Execute it. Get your yardage, move the chains, and put points up. That's it.
All right. This is Vance's homecoming, this is I think the first homecoming I've heard of this season. So if I'm A.L. Brown, you got to think back, how many times in history has A.L. Brown been the opponent on a homecoming?
Right.
Not very many. So I think A.L. Brown's key is be motivated to destroy the party. When you're a road team and it's homecoming, that means they're viewing you as a victory or possible victory. So the first thing I'm thinking if I'm a player is, you know what? They're basically disrespecting us. So we're going to come out here. We're going to destroy their big home crowd, their little homecoming queens and all that. And we're going to go home and laugh on the bus and enjoy it.
Right.
So I think that's where Brown psychologically can find some motivation here. I think the key for Vance is you got to keep these guys off balance. We've heard a couple times A.L. Brown having big games with sacks. They went over Weddington 7-0. They had 7 sacks. The win last week over North Meck, they had at least 8 sacks, possibly more. So if I'm Vance, that means you got a quick defensive line there. Now they run the perfect offense to counter that.
Yes,
with
they
those
do.
counters and traps and all that, quick dives. So if you keep them off balance and throw in some play action, you can have a lot of success, against a defense that's very aggressive in A.L. Brown.
There you go. It just reminds me of my son's senior year, and he won 3 homecoming games, his own and 2 other teams' home, and that really motivated those kids when they went to play the other team at homecoming. So who knows? It may motivate Brown.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Should be a good ball game. Thank you.
Enjoy it.